On.
Funny.
Welcome to the new Index edition of our Talk Time show. This week we're here to discuss the big news that has just recently been announced by the BMW powerhouse. Give it a drum roll. Give it a drum roll. It is the BMW have announced two new bikes. And that is the BMW M1000R and the M1000RR. So basically we've got Nick here, who is a bit of a BMW fanatic. And who is a very knowledgeable one on the BMWs, and he's going to basically talk us through, be the knowledge, and educate both Phil and I on that, and you at the same time. So from my understanding, they've announced two new bikes. The M1000 Single R is a brand new bike to the lineup, one that they didn't have before, and the M1000RR is an update of the previous model.
Correct.
So, go for it then. Tell us about the announcement.
Ask me questions. Ask me questions. What do you need to know?
What
do we
is
care
it?
about both of them?
What colour is it? How much is it? Do I want one?
Right.
Can I order
Have
one?
you got one? Can I see one?
We want to.
Can I touch one?
Right, you can't see them, touch them, or smell them. They're not going to be here until April, either of them. You can see them at Motorcycle Live, which we will be at on the 24th. Yes. I think we've mentioned that before.
Yes, we are going to
so
Motorcycle
go,
Live.
BMW have a strong presence, and you'll be able to see them, smell them, touch them, decide if
we
you
get to
want
ride them?
No.
Pants.
Can we start them?
Yeah, maybe if you speak to the right people.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
excellent,
I mean,
guys.
let's not
We
rule
have
that
an
out.
insider.
Yeah, maybe.
We can
So
start
the M1000RR is the sort of, it's kind of sitting on the sidelines a little bit because we have an M1000RR, as you may or may not know. The new one is updated across the board, but the updates are not quite so sensational. It's going to be a £30,950 motorcycle. It's carry on the asymmetrical paint job. Yep.
that was rubbish.
What were you doing
can
to
you
that
do
there?
it? Can you, I was trying to. You can do that better. Hold on. Yeah, you did that better.
Okay.
So that was just to emphasise how frickin' expensive that is.
We are
moving
taking
on.
a small climb up to 212 horsepower. From 210 horsepower. There's not a lot, but bear in mind the M is not really primarily designed as a road bike. The S1000RR is really the pinnacle of road bikes. The M is a fine road bike, I'm sure. Don't know, haven't ridden it, but it's where race bikes start. So it's important to bear in mind that it's almost the law of diminishing returns. You're getting less in terms of toys and trickery, and you've got more of a basis to modify and build on. So the M is probably not the big headline news.
The M1000RR, the double R we're talking about.
The M1000RR, we're talking 31 grand, we're talking 212 horsepower, we're talking 15,100 revs per minute. We've got titanium conrods, we've got the shift cam back again, we've got wings.
Basically world superbike ready.
So what is the difference? So apart from the 2 extra horsepower, what's the difference between the previous gen MRR and this new MRR?
I believe they've changed it all, haven't they? They've changed the engine, they've changed
everything.
Yeah, everything.
Oh, really?
It's a brand new bike.
No.
I thought they just changed it and had an option for black.
No.
Educate me, please.
No. So they have built on the previous bike, of course they have. They've got more downforce. They have a big change, which will allow
Hold on. While you're talking, can we see it?
Yes, maybe.
Is it on screen? Maybe it's on, hopefully it's on screen now. Hopefully you can
on
actually
screen
see it and you can flick around it. Right, you can't. You keep talking.
Key elements probably are the fact that all of the panels this time round are BMW carbon fibre. So that's going to allow the bike underneath to breathe and be cooler than the current sort of bodywork and panels that are all over it. That's one of the biggest changes. So changes to the engine. And of course, changes to the bodywork. The one thing you will discover if you choose the white one, you will be £30,950. If you choose the black one,
for black.
If you choose the black one, because you want a black one, and I know where we're going after this, so I don't want to alarm you too much, but we'll just jump. Well, let's not tell you.
Right,
I'll tell you what. We won't tell you.
Let's play a guessing game. How much did BMW charge for it to be black rather than white?
£4,950.
Well, I wanted to guess, but jeez, that's a lot.
There must be something else.
£5 grand extra.
Carbon wings.
It might be very nice black paint. What if it's just
£5
what
grand?
What if it's just like the
£5,000.
Would be better just getting the white one and getting it wrapped.
£4,950
You
gives
can
you.
take £50 off £5,000 all day long. It's still £5 grand.
So if you go on the configurator, if you build the bike, you'll
We're on
get the
here
shock
just
of
now.
your life when you flick the black. You'll also see it will make you add the M competition package.
Yes.
So you've got
I've added that.
You've got
Okay.
that up there. So what is the M? If you scroll down there,
The M
I need to put it
competition
up the way you
package
scroll down.
oh, well
brings
done. I'll do it. I dare you. There you go. Right. So that is it there. So that's it there. £35,890.
Yes, which gives you a full billet
So if we
pack.
swap back to the M. Right. Okay.
So there is the model variant, and we go for the metallic, which is an
the
extra
black.
£4,950.
£950.
Jesus.
We'll stick that on her, and
So
there's
you're
what
getting
looks
it
like.
all billet pack. So that's really what you're paying for. Not
You're
the
getting the
blackness.
billet pack, you're getting the M chain, you're getting the pillion package, you're
What's
getting...
the M chain? What's the
The
difference
M
there?
chain is this diamond coated affair that's usually about 150, 160 pounds to add to other models. BMW pioneered it. It means low maintenance.
It's lighter for
It-
racing.
It's like, right, but,
but
you know,
it's-
that's
but-
not
but-
making up the £5,000.
No. The $5,000 is billet and
billet.
carbon.
Billet and carbon.
Think
So
billet
it's
and
really the
carbon.
billet
To be
and
fair-
carbon pack, and it's really.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess what you're saying there. So actually, now this brings me to a very interesting point because we have been looking at M1000RRs. So there is not much visually, in my eyes, of a difference between the M1000RR previous gen and the M1000RR previous gen with all the bells and whistles on it.
Correct.
So I guess this is
Correct.
BMW's way of denoting the double R.
Yes.
If it's black, then it's got the competition package on it.
Exactly so.
Okay.
Exactly
A lot of these
so.
spikes
And I just
go to
figured
race
that out
teams,
right
don't
there.
You've just... I'm telling
I'm
you.
actually really, mate.
You did that all by yourself. I'm impressed. Yeah. Well, no problem at all. But surely the one we are most excited about, because 210 horsepower to 212, you've squeezed 2 more horsepower.
Yeah.
You probably had that in the cupboard somewhere. And you
I think it's a little lighter
Yeah.
as well. I was reading, you know.
So it's
so,
the M1000R is what we're all excited
let's
about.
move it and go straight to the sort of star of the show, which everyone is very excited
Right, can we
about.
pop that
I
up on
believe
screen?
you want one.
Got up.
I do want one.
I believe
However, I want it
Phil
less
wants
now.
one.
If it's an extra £5,000 for a black version
So
of
you
that.
want the black one, didn't you?
Well, there
I
you go.
absolutely want the black one.
They
There
want the
is
black
the white
one.
one, guys, without the competition package.
Right, give it a spin.
So is this the M1000R we've
This
got
is
on
the
the screen now?
M1000R and it has
So the
wings.
M1000R is £19,480 for a white one.
Okay.
So
And
you can
that's
afford that,
what it looks
Phil?
like. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. If you can afford that,
But I
Pete.
want a black one.
Let's
Okay, add the black and see
Add
what
the black.
happens.
Hold on, let's see.
Add the black metallic.
£5,500. I told you
Look
this
at
paint,
that.
this paint
It's
is
a
special.
beast. That is nice.
This is very, very special
That
paint.
is nice.
That is nice.
It just stands out.
It's a beauty.
Yes.
So for that,
and,
again,
and it's exactly the same. You're getting carbon
you're
and
actually
billet.
you're getting a little bit more. You're getting the M competition
Well, I
package.
hope so. It's more than the
which is
£4,950 for the double R.
GPS,
Yeah, exactly.
GPS lap trigger, you're getting billet pack, you're getting carbon pack, you're getting the pillion pack, you're also getting the single seat cover with that.
Wow.
So I'm guessing there's an ability to do both.
Money well spent.
You will also get carbon wheels.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
Do you not get carbon wheels on the S1000RR?
You get
The sport
that
model you
gets
do.
exciting. You get carbon wheels on the S1000RR M Sport. Yes.
So hold on. So right, okay.
So we're on an S1000.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm
An
understanding now.
S1000R,
Yeah.
and it is a proper M. So they're really pushing M this year. This is their anniversary. They've got 2 standalone M models.
Because at the same time, I'm sure they actually released a new M2 as well, didn't they?
Yes.
They did.
And
Competition,
I think
aye.
it went down pretty pantsly as far as I
think
can
some
tell.
people got
I
a
think
little
they
bit
redesigned the
excited
front
about,
end of them, didn't
about
they? Didn't
the
it look that
styling,
good?
Nobody
yeah.
seems to like
Nah.
I like it.
Seen that.
Can't afford one, but I like it.
it. You like nostrils?
I like that. Who doesn't like big noses?
And you know, that's an interesting, not your nostrils are an interesting fact, but I have always loved an M2. Like,
Yeah.
growing up, you know, 25 years old, dream car was an M2. Like,
Nice car.
I love it.
And you know,
And still is a dream car.
it gets controversial. Look at all the abuse people got when they changed Defenders. When you change an icon, nobody likes it. Very few people go, oh, I really love the new one much more than the old one. It doesn't
That's true.
happen.
That's
The
true.
fact is, this is going to be the last standalone petrol-powered M car.
That's
full
scary.
stop. This
That's
is the
scary.
end of our history.
That's what they've said. That's what
No,
they've
that's
said.
it.
That
That
is
is
it.
Any other M car
I don't
going
think I
forward-
believe that for a minute because I
No.
know that BMW exists to absolutely hump everyone for money, and they will produce special edition after special
It will-
in the years
it will
coming
be-
up to.
it will be
No,
hybrid.
I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
I
In
need
the
to
years
kilowatt.
coming up to, in the years coming up to the ban on the internal combustion engines, there will be special edition after special edition
Like
after
you mean like
special edition.
CSL type of thing?
Yeah, like they're just going to be like, this is the M2, but you know, it's a special edition, so it's
True,
worth
but
more
that's
money.
still,
and
it's still the M2 is going to be the last non-electric hybrid M car. Fact. If you want one, this is the end of the line. There might be a
Anyway.
CSL, it might be a CS. Of course, they'll do that the same way
Yeah.
Porsche do GT3, GT3 RS.
I still think
It's
they'll make
still-
more of a song and dance. I'm sorry,
think
we're
so?
not there yet. We're not at that
It's the
time.
beginning of the end.
It's the beginning of the
It's
end.
the
I'm happy to say
beginning
that,
of
but
the
it's not
end.
it's not almost the end of the end.
But before you go to M2,
cut
can
in
I
here?
say
Can
something
we lash
key?
through this and bring it back to the R?
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
thank you. Thank you. That's where I
Can we
wanted to
lasso
go.
I've got a question for you.
Yes.
So most of these machines that are coming out, are they for street use or are they mostly track focused? A lot of the British Superbike teams are snapping them up because they're lighter, the M package, you know.
Do you know that's the tricky thing? The S1000RR, the M1000RR, of course, is an out-and-out race bike, and
Yeah.
it's a street bike, but the M1000R is not going to be a race bike. I mean, the M1000R is an out-and-out street bike, and it's
Yeah.
gone from 165 horsepower to 210.
And that's
It
the crank.
also went from £19,480 to £25,000.
Absolutely
Am
stunning.
I still getting a deposit? Are we still going for one?
I really
I'm a
like
lot less interested.
Ah,
It's still a thing of beauty, but you've added £5,000 on when
it's going to be the bike of the year. When you see a black one, you know it's a 25
You know it's a
grand.
frickin'-
You know it's the
I'm
thing.
looking
Yeah.
forward to the retaliation from other manufacturers.
Do you know it's a tricky
There
one
must be
because
one.
the super nakeds have been getting more and more powerful. You've got
Yeah.
that KTM 1290 Super Duke, what, with
the
193
Evil one, the Evil
horsepower.
model with the
We
electronic
rode the
suspension.
Z8, the Z2, the Kawasaki's 197. They're all banging on the door of 200
Can I
horsepower.
backtrack? Did you say that it went from 165 to 210
Yes.
horsepower?
Yes. That's
hell
big
did they
news.
do?
That's big,
What did they do?
big.
And let
What
me tell
did
you
they do?
something.
Big
Let me tell you
news.
something.
It's
That
got
is
to
a
be
quick bike.
completely rebuilt then. It's got to be a brand new engine, or
brand
is
engine.
it built on the same technology, or
It
built on the
is-
same
it's
engine, or
the
is it?
same M engine. It's the shift cam engine, which was not in
No,
the
no. Is it,
previous
so
bike.
if you from the S1000R,
Yes.
it's a completely different beast.
Yes.
Okay, right,
Yes.
fine. But so is it a detuned double R?
No, it is a
talk me
proper
through.
standalone M model motorcycle with the M1000RR engine.
So is the
Not
is
not
the en-
detuned, not taken around, not played with. It's just literally swapped
is the,
across.
so in the R and the double R, you have exactly the same engine.
In the R and the double RSs, you have the
Slightly
same engine,
detuned.
but one has shift cam and one doesn't.
And in the M's,
And in the M's, they both have it.
okay, so actually both bikes are the same. It's more just what else they have. The actual engine is the
Yeah,
same.
but you're not. I mean, you might take the M1000R on track, but it's a road bike. And I would say, with a view to a road bike, even though you spent £24,980, well done.
I would never forget.
Well done. There is one thing you have to remember. Everybody who buys one, you have to remember one thing: spend another £145.
What's
Really,
he plugging
you really.
in?
I don't know what he's
Spend another
plugging
£145 and get the bloody sports screen because it's gonna make no sense without one.
I don't think
you
it would
need
look good with a
something.
sports screen
You
on it.
need it.
Is that a thing we can see? Can we see the
You
sports screen on
I
here?
don't see it on there. to
There
be
must be an
honest.
if you go
It
into the
will be in the
and stuff.
options. It'll be in the
Don't
options.
put his phone on screen until
It
such
will-
times as he's
it
found
will be in the
'cause
options.
he'll
It'll be
fart around for 5 minutes.
£145. It will give you something between you and the elements on a bike like that. You need something. Otherwise, your chest.
I thought
is
he was
just-
gonna try
you're
and sell
have-
you,
you're
like,
gonna have-
extra
You're gonna have a big
protection or-
Iron Man style hole in your chest where
Tire
all
insurance,
of no.
gap insurance.
We'll cover that in another program, I'm sure.
I thought that's what you were going
You
for.
need the £145 optional screen, even if you take it off.
Does right? So you know, you obviously are subject. You're very biased, is probably the word
Yes.
I'm looking for, right? Do you understand from a consumer's point of view, from going from 19,480 to adding £5,000 for that black option, because that's the way most people are going to see it, is the black one. It really changes. It makes me now think about it. You ask me if do I want a bike at 19 and a half? Yep, sign me up. Do I want a bike at 25? Personally, from me, starting to make a bit of a shift. And at 25 grand, what else is out there?
I've got the sports screen.
He's got the sports screen.
I don't
Put
think
the
it's-
sports screen up.
Put the sports
It's
screen
not
up.
going to make much difference.
It's going to make some difference,
Okay.
and every little helps.
Can you?
with
Oh, that's
that.
just like a picture of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That is the sports screen.
And without it, you have Yeehaw.
Basically, it's just on
Literally,
the
that
dials,
just doesn't
yeah.
exist, right? Okay. Cool. Good work.
I think you make a good point, and it doesn't really matter which way you go. The 20 grand bike in racing white is a traditional BMW colour. The S1000R M Sport rocks those colours. The original M came in those colours with or without the competition pack. I think they just wanted more of a clear delineation. That
definition,
if
and
you've
that-
spent £5,500,
You want everyone to know.
You want everyone to know
And
that
I'm
that
there,
bike
and I would
stands
too,
alone.
and I absolutely would
so
too.
the black one is the boy.
Yeah,
and you'll know it, and you'll
that's
see
the McDaddy.
But it's still not going to take away from 210 horsepower. The white one's got the wheels, it's got the engine, everything is there. You've just not got the bling.
But at the same time, so I'm sitting here feeling upset about spending 25 grand on a bike, but it would make me not want the 19 grand one.
Oh,
I don't want a white one.
well, that's good. So
Do you want to be
white
the
one.
cheapskate that's right? You want the black one, though? You've got the brand new model of the
imagine that.
M1000R.
Imagine the pressure.
Oh, you got the white
Turning
one.
up on a Sunday.
You got the
hey
white
guys,
one.
how you getting on? And everybody's like,
You
you
skipped
never
out.
got the competition.
You skipped
What?
out. You absolute freaking
What is wrong with you? What was
How
wrong?
many people are going to be spraying their panels?
Exactly. Getting
Removing the
it
fairings and everything and just
Definitely.
wrapping it.
Wrap it.
Dear,
Wrap it.
I'll
so,
save myself 5 grand.
so
Just stick it on the finance, it's fine. Whack it on the finance.
Well, there we go. I hope you have all enjoyed a little summary of BMW's latest news. It sounds like it's quite exciting. It also sounds bloody
we're
expensive.
excited. We're going to go and see it,
Definitely.
aren't we?
We're gonna go and see it in
make a
motorcycle
little sort of
life.
24th.
We're going to make a
will be
little
there.
pilgrimage down to the stand and pay homage at
Double
the
R
new-
or R?
Oh, easy.
Double R or R?
Easy, no question about it. So-
Every day? So it's
Oh,
not just
God,
me
yeah.
who's like, is the R?
No, R.
Okay.
It's a
R's
totally
over
new
there.
thing.
Okay,
It's
cool.
never been seen before.
All right, excellent. Excellent. Well,
It's
there we
more
go.
usable.
Yeah, it's,
No, it's not.
This is a different debate we need to get at. How much is too much power on the roads these days?
There's 2 horsepower of a difference.
We'll cover that, but no, it's definitely not more usable.
Well, I hope you found that one funny because he certainly has. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed
I'm
that
just
one.
going to go and get a pint of milk, so I take my single R or my double R. I take the single, it's much more usable.
At least you'll see a lot more.
Does anyone ever go for a pint
You're
of
going to
milk on
see a
the
lot
bike?
more. It's more upright. That's for
By the
sure.
time it comes back, it's yogurt.
Thank you all for watching. If you want to check that out, then we'll put the link in the description to the BMW configurator. Keep your eyes open on the 24th of November. If you're at Motorcycle Live, we'll be there. Hit us up if you are. We'd love to go for a beer with you and shoot the shit, as they say. But yeah, otherwise, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If anyone out there is on the waiting list for a BMW or would like to buy one, then yeah, click that link. Head over to BMW configurator. This is absolutely no way, shape, or form sponsored by BMW.
Do
But
not
if
forget,
you ever want to
do not
buy,
forget
do
the
that, that'd be great.
£145 sports screen. Don't forget it. You'll need it. You'll wish
But
you had
definitely
it.
don't skimp out on the white one.
No, get the black one.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.